Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get latest notifications.
Assalamu alaikum dear students. I hope you all are doing good. This is your physics class, and in today's lecture we are going to discuss about gravitational potential energy, and later on we are going to derive its expression. So if you remember, in last lecture we have discussed about what is potential energy, and I told you potential energy is the energy associated by body due to its position or configuration. If you are changing the position or configuration of an object, a sort of energy gets stored in it. That energy is known as potential energy. And later on we have just divided the potential energy into two types. Number one, gravitational potential energy. Number second, that is elastic potential energy. So in case of gravitational potential energy, how we have defined that, I told you it is the potential energy associated by body due to its height. If you are giving some height to an object, you are doing work against the gravity. So a sort of energy gets stored in it. That energy is known as gravitational potential energy. Simply, gravitational potential energy is due to its height. And later on we have discussed about what is elastic potential energy, and I told you that elastic potential energy is the energy which is associated by body when we are changing its shape or configuration. So in today's lecture we are going to derive expression for gravitational potential energy. So let us start. Gravitational potential energy. So what is it? It is the potential energy possessed by body due to its height. When you are giving some height to an object, a sort of energy gets stored in it. That energy is known as gravitational potential energy. So let us illustrate one example here. Let us assume here is a box which is lying on the ground, and you are lifting it to some height, to height of h. So box lies on the ground surface. So what you are doing, you are lifting it to some height, to some point B at some height. Let that height be h. So a sort of work has been done on this box, and that work has been done against the gravity. Why so? Because gravity is always in the downward direction, and you are lifting this box, you are doing work. You are doing work against the gravity, and this work has been done because of energy. So this energy gets stored in this box in the form of gravitational potential energy. Gravitational potential energy. So let us assume that W is the work done on this box. We know that work equals to F into S. That is, work is the product of force and displacement. So how much force we are going to use on this box? That is equal to weight of the box. Weight of the box. So how much force you have to use, that equals to its weight. So you are using the force that will be equal to the weight of the box. So how much force you are going to use, that is equals to weight of the box. And we know that weight equals to mass and acceleration due to gravity. So weight equals to mg. So how much force you are going to use on this box, that equals to its weight. And what is its weight? That is mg. What is m here? It is mass of an object. What is g? It is acceleration due to gravity. If we have mass of an object and we have its acceleration, and we know that acceleration due to gravity is, we are taking it as 10, so we can calculate its weight. So it will become like W equals to mg And what is displacement here? How much you have displaced this box? Through a height of h. So work has been done on this box, and that work equals to mgh. What is m? It is the mass of an object. What is g? It is acceleration due to gravity. What is h? It is displacement, or you can simply say it is height up to which you have lifted this box. Now this work gets stored in this box. In the form of what? In the form of potential energy. So I can write here, in case of work, I can write here EW equals to mgh. So I have derived the expression for gravitational potential energy, that is EP equals to mgh. And what is m here? It is mass of an object. And what is g? It is acceleration due to gravity. And what is h here? H is the displacement. You can say it is a displacement, or simply how much height you have given to this box. So potential for expression for gravitational potential energy is EP equals to mgh. If you have mass of an object, you have acceleration due to gravity, that is, we are taking that as 10, and you know how much height you have given to any box, any object, you can calculate it as gravitational potential energy. Let us do one numerical on here on the basis of this thing. So gravitational potential energy equals to mgh. Let us assume that we have a mass of an object that is 4 kg, and we have acceleration due to gravity, which is 9.8 meter per second square, and we are taking it as 10 meter per second square, and we know the height of an object. Let it be 5 meter. Height be 5 meter. Can we calculate the potential energy? Yes, we can calculate it. How? See you. EP equals to, what is m here? 4. What is g? 10. What is height? That is 5. It will become like this. 40 multiplied by 5, that is EP equals to 200 joules. So if you know the mass of an object, and we already know acceleration due to gravity, and you know the height of an object, you can calculate it as gravitational potential energy. So the expression for gravitational potential energy is mgh. And what is m? Mass of an object. What is g? Acceleration due to gravity. And what is h? H is the height. See you. So I can write here one most important point here, that is gravitational potential energy is path independent. What does it mean? It means it doesn't depend upon its path. For example, see here. If here is a box and I am lifting this box through a height of 5 meter, let its mass be 4 kg. So can I calculate here? It is potential energy. Yes, I can calculate. EP equals to mgh. EP equals to, what is m here? 4 kg. What is acceleration due to gravity? 10. What is height? 5 meter. So it will become 40 multiplied by 5, that is EP equals to 200 joules. Let us take one more scenario here. Here again, here is a ground, and you are lifting this box again, but like this. You are taking this box here first, then from here to here. So you are actually changing this path like this. So again, let height be 5 meter. Same box you are lifting, that is, its mass is 4 kg. Again, you can calculate here, it is EP. It will become 4 multiplied by 10 multiplied by 5, that is EP equals to again 200 joules. So although I have changed the path of an object, but potential energy remains same. That is, gravitational potential energy is path independent. It doesn't depend upon the path of an object. Or I can say gravitational potential energy is a conservative energy, which means it doesn't depend upon its path. It is path independent. I hope you have understood today's lecture. We will meet again next time. Till then, Allah Hafiz.